Greetings and salutations, family. It is me, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the awesome and amazing LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community. Shout out to the Louisiana All American Sports Network. Shout out to Envision Photography and Video. And shout out to the greatest university in the world, the Southern University, home of the mighty Jaguars. This is my full FAMU versus Southern University full Let's Go after show post-game reaction. The Southern University's disappointing loss to FAMU, 43-35. Yeah, let me, get some stuff straight behind the scenes and let's get it out the mud. All right, all right. Let's see who's in the building. Uh, Relax and calm rain. Salute to your family. He said, salute, coach, chat, Jaguar Nation, and HBCU family. Salute to your fam. He said, I can't wait until the season is over. Yeah, I know what you mean. He said, I hope they are out getting their next head coach this moment. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Hey, they got to be working on that because I'm not even going to lie. After tonight, I mean, we already knew it, but after the night, they definitely, if you didn't think, if you thought Fred McNair was going to get more out of this team than Terrence Graves, tonight showed you that from the, this team, I'm not going to lie, there's only probably about, if I'm the next head coach, there's probably only about 5 players off of this entire team that I would keep. All the rest of y'all could just hit the portal. As soon as the season over, deuces. And that's the truth. This is not a good team. Relax and calm rain say, go Jags. Motivation to be a millionaire says, salute Coach 67. Chat, Jaguar Nation, and HBCU family, salute. He said, this has been an abysmal season. AW was about a third full. Well, actually, I'll probably say I wouldn't even say a third. I'll say a quarter full if you ask me. Because don't worry, as I load up these clips through the week, it wasn't many people there. And I sit on the east side, and FAMU had a lot of fans. And then the reason why they had, it seemed like a lot of fans because not a lot of people was there. And that's just to be honest. He said after the season, get rid of the entire staff and team. Yeah, I don't already made that abundantly clear, but I'm going to get into it. Motivation to be a millionaire say, go Jags. Bobby Harris, 34-26 salute. He said it was tough. Yeah. Lad Arsenal, salute to you. He said salute. Go Jags. Despite what's happening this season, you heard me. Oh yeah, all day, every day. You know, I'm never gonna stop. You know, supporting the team, and I'm not gonna even lie. Like only the real diehard members of Jaguar Nation was in AW tonight. Because hey, it wasn't a whole lot of people in the building to say the least. I mean, AW, like I said, it was probably about a full at best. I'd say maybe about 8,000 people max. I mean, I'm just spitballing. I don't know for certain, but it wasn't that many people in AW tonight. He said, Bobby Harris, 34-26, said, y'all need Felton Higgins Jr. as your head coach. I would take him. I mean, but he's definitely one of the people that I would consider. Your boy G, salute to you. He said, salute, coach. It is what it is at this point. Yeah. I mean, we know what it is. It's to the point I'm not even gonna lie, your boy G. I'm not even mad about it, you know. It is what it is. Adrian Crook said, salute to you. He said, I don't know what that blank was at the end of the game. He said, is that boy Grambling or something? LOL. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. This boy, you know, me and man, salute to my brother Jay Good. Like we was texting throughout the game, and you know, we were saying, man, this boy Ashton Strada, this boy's football IQ is extremely low. When we say his football IQ is extremely low, like it really showed tonight. You know what I'm saying? Man, salute to Blackwater Bayou. Salute to your family. You know, off the rip, he was one of them that said, like, hey, he didn't want Terrence Graves as the head coach. Like, off the bat, he was like, man, this boy was a trash defensive coordinator. We do not want this boy as head coach. He said it. And, of course, I met him at the first home game. Him and his pops. Salute to him and his pops. Came all the way from Houston to watch Alabama State beat the brakes off of Southern that night. Salute to Blackwater Bayou. Russell Smith, PAK, salute to you. He said this game has proven that we need to go outside the SWAC and get a real coach. Big facts, Russell Smith. Big facts. Salute to your fam. I couldn't agree with you more. Man, salute to my brother Desmond Allen. He said, big dog, offense look better. Yeah, but the defense cannot stop a nosebleed. Defense can't stop a nosebleed. That's one of the issues I had with Fred McNair tonight. Like the biggest issue I had. I'm gonna address it, but it's like, come on, man. Your defense can't stop a nosebleed. You know, Henry Miller, he done got exposed his whole season. But from a game management standpoint, man, if your defense can't stop a nosebleed, you can't be that doggone conservative, in my opinion. That's my opinion. T Lathers 225, man. Salute to my brother Telvin Lathers. He said, salute, coach. This defense is just pathetic. Man, these boys, the defensive backs can't cover. The defensive line can't stop the run. And there's no pass rush. Like, this defense sucks, bro. I mean, they can't stop a nosebleed. It's like, come on, man. This has to be like the worst Southern University defense I've seen in my life. Like, they can't stop nobody. Nobody. Man, it's sad. He said we looked a little bit better as a team. They played a little bit better than they have all season. But this is the thing about it. FAMU is a bad team. No two ways about it. FAMU is not that good. Considering at the beginning of the second quarter, you were up 14-3, and you lost by 8 points to this FAMU team, man, hey, you need to be out getting your next head coach right now, right now. Bobby Harris, 34-26. He said Southern is just a bad team. Yeah, I done said this numerous times. Like, numerous times. Like, they are definitely a bad team. Nathaniel Frank, 19P. He said, what up, coach? Salute. Another loss. Man, salute to your fam. Yeah, another loss. I mean, it's to the point now, like everybody saying in the chat, it is what it is. Like, I'm not even mad about it. But it shows that the board of trustees, the board of directors, whatever the board is, whatever kind of board they are, they need to be out with their search committee or whatever, getting the next head coach, and they need to get it right. Because, man, this product on the field, it is hard to watch, especially when your defense can't stop a nosebleed. Oh, my goodness, bro. Kendrick Wicker, 8828, salute to you. He said McCoy should have played them last 2 drives. Nah, I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I don't think it really who matters at quarterback. McCoy's a better athlete, but he can't pass. Ashton Strada, he's limited. He's like at best, he a JUCO quarterback, NIA quarterback. At best, he might be a SIAC or CIAA quarterback. At best. Man, this dude, his football IQ is low. When you take away his first couple reads, he's extremely indecisive. He doesn't read the defense well. Man, he is not. If Ashton Strada is your best quarterback, maybe they're just trying to raise shirt Dylan Compton, but at this point, I'm not going to lie. I think I would rather play Dylan Compton over either one of these two because, man, you fuse those two together, I don't think you have a decent quarterback. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest. Russell Smith said, every team we played this year was faster, stronger, and coached better. Oh, I'm not going to lie, from a coaching standpoint, like this coaching staff is bottom of the barrel. When I say bottom of the barrel, I'm not just talking about the bottom of the inside the barrel. I'm talking about the sticky black tar on the bottom of the barrel. That's how bottom of the barrel this coaching staff is. Man, they are terrible. Telvin Lather say this defense is atrocious, pathetic. There was it. It is falling off. Needs to be studied because to look like this after being a top 3 defense the last 3 years is bizarre. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the turnover really wasn't gonna affect the team as much because just think about it. They were able to replace Jordan Lewis. They were able to replace Trey Lang. They were able to replace Taj Brown. So I just figured, well, hey, it was Henry Miller's scheme, plug and play. But clearly from a recruiting standpoint, Terrence Graves did a terrible job because I'm not going to lie, they roster from top to bottom in all 3 phases of the game is just not where it's at. It's sad at this point. Central Ladder say, well, coach, at least the band turned and played for the East Side. LOL. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was able to get that whole selection. I'm gonna upload it to the channel. I might upload it to tomorrow. But yeah, at least they finally played for the East Side. I've been calling for it. Maybe they heard me, or maybe it's just coincidence. But either way, we finally got it. Kendrick Wicker, 8828. He said, at least we didn't get blown out. Man, at this point, Kendrick Wicker, I'm not mad about the loss, but that goes to show you that really, hey, Desmond Allen said over 17,000 in attendance of tonight's game, according to ESPN. I'm not going to lie, sitting on the east side, I can't tell, but that could be accurate. Your boy Jay said, We look like Henry Miller defense from when he was at PV. Exactly the same. Yeah, that's bad. Uh Salute to EA. He said, Coach, repeat after me. FAMU. Nah, I'm not repeating that. No, hey, EA, repeat after me. Southern University is a very bad team. Their defense can't stop a nosebleed. Because that's the thing about it. If you didn't beat FAMU tonight, when you gonna beat FAMU? So, like I said, they need to go out and get them uh, a real head coach, man. Because man, this is bad. Fierce 5304, salute to you. He said we're on our way to 1-11. Please, no coaches from a rival is a new head coach. Yeah, I agree. I I want my next coach to be from outside the swag. In fact, preferably a Division II coach, preferably a LCS coach, preferably somebody that's already a proven head coach, preferably somebody that's a proven program builder, somebody that's gonna be the next head coach of Southern for the next 15 years. I'm talking about a young A.W. Mumford, a young Eddie Robinson, a young Marino Chasm, a young Pete Richardson. Like that's what I need. I don't need like all of these coaches that done been in the swag their entire life. My brother, Big Joe Townsend, standing on LDBC business, you did. He said, what's good, coach? Man, salute to my brother, Big Joe Town. And for all y'all individuals, especially after this terrible Southern University loss, y'all like to indulge in alcoholic beverages. So, man, go to Old Hillside Bourbon Company and order your bottle of Old Hillside. Man, go support my brother, Joe Townsend. Salute to my brother, Big Joe Town. Tedron Lathers, 225, he said, Desmond Allen. He said, that could not have been accurate at all. He said, I was there, and that couldn't have been 17K. Maybe half of that, LOL. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking more like 8,000, in my personal opinion. There's no way that could be accurate to me because I sat on the east side. Man, I'm not going to lie. It felt like, fam, you had a ridiculous amount of fans where I was sitting at. In fact, I saw one of the students that go to my school, and she was like, "Hey, Coach Harrison. Hey, Mr. Harrison." And I'm like, "Hold up, babe. You got the wrong colors on. Like, why are you wearing green and orange?" So evidently, like her mom or somebody in our family graduated from FAMU. I told her, I said, "Hey, I can't talk to you this week now." But it is what it is. He said, Fierce 5304 said, I disagree with you on quarterbacks. He said Barton and T Set should have stayed at Southern. I mean, first of all, prayers up for ZT Set. You know, I hope he's well. Uh, you know, definitely he's in my thoughts and prayers, y'all. Keep ZT Set in your thoughts and prayers. Even though he left Southern and went to Grambling, starting quarterback, he got hurt tonight. And man, he laid on that field a long time, motionless. His mom came out on the field. So, I hope he's doing well. Not only that, but, thoughts and prayers with Jacoby and Morgan also. From what I understand, he broke his foot and he out for the rest of the year. I don't know how JSU, and they lost to Grambling tonight. I don't know how JSU going to do without Morgan, but we'll see. We're going to talk about it on my brother channel on HBCU Fanatics on Thursday. Also, of course, LSU got the brakes beat off them by Texas A&M. Texas A&M took over Tiger Stadium, and FAMU took over A.W. Mumford Stadium. So, hey, it is what it is. And not only I wonder how long it's going to be before LSU fired Brian Kelly. But that's another story for another day. But honestly, if you say Jamari Jones cool, I mean, ZT said I always said he had upside and potential. I mean, he flashed. He used to flash a lot. At points, he looked real good. At points, he looked real bad. But as bad as this team is, I don't think he could save them. Because, I mean, just think about it. Trey Hollis is the best running back I've ever seen come through Southern. And he not really making a huge difference on this bad team. Your boy Jay said, turns out Graves got let go because he lied about switching play callers. It was Fredericks up until tonight. Yeah, salute to my brother Jay Good. Jay Good sent me that from X. So that's the reason why they fired him. Basically, he lied. Mark Frederick been calling him plays the whole time. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know, we always use the phrase ride or die, but Terrence Graves really is a ride or die. I mean, he lied to the fan base and told us what we wanted to hear. That's why I see he was like a politician or a used car salesman. Just tell you what you want to hear and just do what he felt like doing. So that was the reason why he got fired. Yeah, Jay Good sent me that. But you 100% accurate. And the crazy thing about it is he already got a job in Mississippi State already. I'm like, dang. They sent us this in a group chat. You know, Joe Town, Brent Fox, you know, Jerry Lovin Green. You know, they sent us in our LDBC, uh, the Southern Baller Show collective group chat with our brother Cadillac Red too. And basically, this dude already got a job at Mississippi State. Man, that's crazy. Eugene Robinson H. 99 salute. He said, bruh, I thought I was tripping. That QB ended all comeback hopes on his own. And that's the thing about it. Of course, I was highly heated. I had already left by that point. I ain't gonna say I was highly heated. I got stuff to do. I had stuff to do. So I said, look, man, I'm not staying and watching this. I'm gone. And bro, I'm listening to it on the radio. Second down, instead of him taking off and run, this dude throw the ball away on third down. This boy threw the ball out of bounds on fourth down. Man, this dude football IQ is ridiculously low. Tedron Leathers, he said, I'm just saying, what ESPN saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that can't be right. That can't be right. Tedron Leathers said, the last 2 punts he should have went for. Trust me, I'm gonna get to that. He said, I know, big dog. He talking Desmond Allen. Bobby Harris laughing, emojis. Your boy Jay said, that's exactly why I said fire these guys and let the assistants and grad assistants handle the rest of the season. These old guys are too arrogant. Your boy JC, every Southern team for the last 15 years is destroying this team, even the stump team. And that's the thing about it. Stump Mitchell couldn't coach, but he could recruit. Eric Dooley couldn't evaluate quarterback talent, develop quarterback talent, or coach, but he could recruit. Terrence Graves couldn't do either one of them. And that's the sad thing. He couldn't do none of the above. Evaluate quarterback talent, recruit, nor coach. And then he gonna lie about Mark Frederick. Man, that's sad. It's crazy. Nathaniel Frank says Southern defense nasty work. Oh, big facts, man. This defense can't stop a nosebleed. Russell Smith said next week is our last chance at a win versus UAPB. Yeah, I agree. Them Pete teams, his last few years, is putting 50 on this Southern team. Oh, without question. Especially with Brian Lee at quarterback. Oh, my goodness. And I ain't gonna lie, this secondary is terrible. No pass rush, none of that. Desmond Allen said, EA, repeat after me. Southern has beaten us twice, 2 times in 1 year. All right. Bobby Harris, Drew Maddox turned around. Louisiana Christian, he had John Melvin University in Pensacola, a great coach, but he white. What you think about that? And yeah, no white coaches. I wouldn't even want Matt Leone, and I think he would have been a better head coach at Southern than Mark Orlando would have been. So yeah, Tadron Leather said, prayers for ZT said, yeah. Your boy Jay said definitely prayers for Z. Yeah, Y'all keep him in y'all thoughts and prayers because I don't know if it was a concussion or if he had a broken neck, but he lay motionless on that field for a long time. Your boy Jay says it's bad seeing our fan base sell tickets on social media. We have hit rock bottom. Big facts. Yeah, big facts. Fierce 5304 said Deion, Colorado is losing 40-0 at halftime. Dang. Your boy Jay said Graves might be the worst coach Southern has had. Worst record in 40 years. Poorly recruited. Multiple blowouts. Lied to the fan base. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That definitely was the nail in the coffin. You just flat out lying to your fan base. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Kendrick Gibson. He said, you don't want a white coach? Why? Are you racist? No, it ain't. Well, I done made my point clear about this. There's only a limited amount of black head coaches in the NFL. There's only a limited amount of black head coaches in college football. So now we're going to take a head coaching job at the HBCU and give it to a white coach. I mean, damn, we don't have enough white coaches in the NFL and in college football. So now they need to come over to the HBCU ranks and take one of a black head coaching job. I mean, just think about it. Looking at the NFL, you know, coaches like Gerard Mayo and Aaron Glenn, like these black coaches, they don't even get a full shot at being a good coach. Like they get a fourth of a shot. So, you know, who we gonna take? Matt Leone? All right. Is he guaranteed to turn Southern's program around? Is he guaranteed to win us like multiple Celebration Bowls? No. I mean, I'll take somebody like Joe Taylor, you know, in that situation. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I won't win too. So you mean to tell me we can't find a black head coach that could make us win? All right, we're gonna look at the Joe Taylor thing. West Georgia is not just good by HBCU standards; they're good by FCS standards. I mean, think about it. I don't want Southern to be just a good SWAC West team like last year, or just a good SWAC team, or just a good HBCU team. I want us to be a good FCS team, a FCS powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't even want Southern Conference teams to even look in Southern direction. They look in Southern direction, they know they're getting a brace beat off of. I mean, I want Southern to be able to say, hey, Nickel State coming in the AW Memphis State, we're going to beat their ass by 42. Same thing if we play McNeese State, Northwestern State, Southeastern, whoever. Any Southern Conference team, if they look Southern way, I want Southern to be so dominant that Southern gonna beat the brakes off of their ass. So yeah, you get a black coach to do that. You know, I mean, I don't understand why black people got this white savior complex. I really don't understand it. Bobby Harris 3426 said, for me, it don't matter what color the coach is. If you can recruit and win, that's all that matters. Yeah, and guess what? We can get a black coach to do that too. Kendrick Gibson say only a white man can make us a great FCS team. Nah, I disagree with that strongly. I strongly disagree with that. Well, I'm spent every second in the chat. Let me get to the real post game wrap up in terms of breakdown of the game. And of course, I'm not gonna lie, AW Memphis Stadium was looking real empty, in my personal opinion. You know, they say ESPN say 17,000. Look more like 8,000 to me. You know what I'm saying? Southern won the toss as usual. They always defer to the second half. I don't know why, even with Terrence Graves gone. FAMU got the ball first. They ended up settling for a field goal. Penalties really kind of killed FAMU the end of their first drive. That's why they didn't get a touchdown. They got a field goal. Southern ended up coming back, scoring. Southern up 7-3. And I'm like, all right, we're getting off to a good start. FAMU stalled out. Southern ended up scoring again. So I'm like, damn. We at the beginning of the second quarter and Southern is up 14-3. Will the defense hold up the rest of the game? No, they didn't. This Southern defense can't stop a damn nosebleed. Man, this defense is trash. Then FAMU ended up kicking a field goal. Southern up 14-6. Then FAMU scored a touchdown. Southern up 14-3. Then FAMU score at the end of the first half. Now FAMU is up 19-14. Southern was up 14-3 at the beginning of the second quarter. Going into halftime, Southern is up 19-14. And not only that, one thing too, at the end of the first half, you're really not moving the ball. I take one shot on the last play of the game. Last play of the half, just to try to see if I could get a pass interference call or something. Like, Southern is a bad defensive team. Southern is a bad second half team. Bruh, like, why not just take a shot to see if you can make something happen? That's just my personal opinion. I felt like Fred McNair, from a game management standpoint, he was way too conservative for my liking. Southern get the ball. Ashton Straw to score on the tush push. Southern go up 21-19. Then after that, FAMU kick a field goal. They go up 22-21. Southern score a touchdown. But this was the issue, though, right? Southern really got the 2-point conversion, but these trash whack officials, they call it offensive pass interference when Southern even run a damn pick play right. Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. These whack officials, they were really, really, really extra trash tonight. Point blank, bottom line, period. Then after that, FAMU come back, they go up 29-28. Now, this is the part that pissed me off with Fred McNair. Y'all pointed it out in the chat. It's fourth. First, it was 3rd and 6. They give the ball to Trey Holly. Granted, you're on the minus side of the field. Dude, your defense has not stopped FAMU the entire night. Your defense sucks. You got a trash defense. So instead of saying, hey, it's like 4th and 1, 4th and a long 1, almost 4th and 2, we're going to go for it. Nah, this nigga Fred McNair pumped the ball. You're down by 1, and guess what? FAMU score. Now FAMU 36, up 36-28. You're in the same situation. It's like what? 4th and 2 or 4th and 3, whatever. Guess what? Fred McNair punts again. The next play, FAMU running back, what his name is, Jamal Haley, 56-yard touchdown. I'm not gonna lie. Southern defensive line is bad. Southern secondary is bad. Southern does not tackle well at all. They don't wrap up. Man, I'm not gonna lie, Southern is a bad defensive team. So when FAMU went up 43-28, I left. Boom, I left. So when y'all see that quick post-game reaction with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game, that's the point I dip out. So I'm riding the vehicle, going to my house. I live in Baker. Before I come to my mom's house, which I'm at now. Basically, Southern scored again. Southern cut it to 35-43, which is an 8-point lead for FAMU. At the end of the game, Southern get the ball back. Southern throw like a little curl or whatever to, I think, Malachi Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. Either Malachi Jackson or Kobe Brown. One of the two, right? Throw the little pass. Then, second down, Ashton Strada could take off and run. Does he take off and run? No. Throw it away or whatever he did. Third down, he throw it away. It is 4th down. This boy throws the ball away on 4th down. I'm not going to lie, Jay Good pointed this out. Like, we was texting back and forth during the game. I'm at the game. He watching the game. Salute to my brother Jay Good. Jay Good was like, I ain't going to lie. He looked up. He was like, man, Southern coaches said they've been having their eye on this dude for a long time. He was like, who's evaluating talent at Southern in terms of, like, this Terrence Gray's recruiting staff? He was like, man, this boy at best is a JUCO quarterback. He's an NIA quarterback. At best, he a SIAC, CIAA quarterback. He was like, man, this dude is like, really probably a Division III quarterback. He was like, man, this dude is not good. Like, he's extremely inconsistent. And then just watching him in A.W. Mumpton Stadium. He's very indecisive. Like, his decision-making skills is not that good. If you take away, like, his first couple quick reads, he doesn't know what to do. Man, I ain't gonna lie, from a decision-making standpoint, this dude is bad. And then to throw the ball away on 4th down, like, come on, bro. Like, you can't, like, to say you the starting quarterback, you got to know how much time you have on the clock. You got to know down and distance. They got a lot of things you have to know as a quarterback. And for you to throw the ball away on 4th down, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, that is crazy, bro. This dude threw the ball away on 4th down. Like, essentially, he ended all possibility of Southern even remotely making a comeback. Man, this dude football IQ is in the toilet. It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? And this the dude, this the dude that is the starting quarterback. And clearly, I'm not even gonna lie. And it's the irony of it, right? At this point, he's clearly a better option than Cameron McCoy. So at this point, I'm not even gonna lie. If it's me, and I'll play Dylan Compton. I mean, maybe they won't redshirt him, but I mean, y'all ain't gonna be there next year anyway. You know what I'm saying? So why not go out on your shield? I mean, that's just me. And I'm gonna point this out again. If I'm the next head coach, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on this entire roster. 6 players on the entire roster I would want. First and foremost, let's just be clear. Trey Holly is the only dynamic player Southern University currently has. I'm talking about explosive, dynamic, elite level player. Let's be real. The moment the season is over, he is in the transfer portal. No two ways about it, right? However, if all his charges are not dropped and he still got like a cloud hanging over his head and some kind of way you can bring him back, he will be at the top of that list. But let's be realistic. More than likely, he won't be back at Southern. So outside of him, Herman Bristol III, Dylan Compton, Amarian Asbury. Those are the three players I really want. The offensive lineman, Brian Wallace, and defensive tackle, Demarion Johnson. Other than that, the rest of the team, every last one of y'all can hit the portal. And it's the irony of it. Like, Southern has a lot of seniors on this team. I mean, if you just go up and down the roster, I'm talking about guys like Darren Morris, guys like Kelby Givens, guys like Zach Yassine, guys like Juan Gonzalez. I'm like, bro, how can we have all these seniors and be this bad, bro? I don't understand. Man. And not only that, another thing, but Ashton Strada. Man, this dude does not throw beyond the sticks on 3rd down. I mean, it could be like 3rd and 10, and this dude throws a 5-yard crossing route. So it's really like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like, a go route, a post, a corner, a slant, a crossing route. It's like he can only throw certain routes, seem like. And if you take away like his initial first read, it's like he get happy feet. He don't know what to do. Man, it's insane, bro. Insane. This dude quarterback. To say he a quarterback, his football IQ is extremely low. Unfortunately. EA said we scored 23 points in 8 minutes without offense. Y'all defense is horrible. Man, I've been saying that all season, EA. So realistically, as just stating the obvious, EA, that's like saying, Guess what, Coach? The White House is white. Bro, that's obvious here. I've been saying it the whole season. This defense can't stop a nosebleed. Telvin Leather says Southern has literally lost every way possible this year. Yeah. He said, yeah, the refs were horrible. Oh, I'm not going to lie. These SWAC officials are trash, bro. Man, I'm not going to lie. They make me sick. Man, I couldn't be the commissioner because I'll fire every last official you got in the SWAC. Definitely for football, maybe for all sports. T Leathers 225, he said, y'all notice whenever SU scores, the other team scores the very next possession. Yep. The only time that didn't happen was when Southern was up, what? I think 14-3. I mean, FAMU didn't score a couple of them possessions. And realistically, it wasn't so much the fact that Southern stopped them. It was that penalties, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, you know what I'm saying? Telvin Leathers, he said, I left 43-28 too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I left. Your boy Jay said, FAMU scored like 2 touchdowns in only 5 plays. That defense was Swiss cheese and has been all year, and we have been 0 chances. Yeah. Your boy Jay said, FAMU scored 2 touchdowns in 5 plays. Back-to-back drives. Defense has been Swiss cheese all year. Yeah. He said, Coach, I won't lie. Graves was lazy in all parts of the program. The transfer portal made him recruit from his desk. Yeah, it's not just him. James Cozy did the same thing. Cedric Thomas did the same thing. And to a certain degree, let's keep it real, Mickey Joseph did the same thing. And that's the thing about it. Like, Mickey Joseph's MO and claim to fame is being a good recruiter. And I'm not going to lie. I mean, Grambling beat Jackson State tonight. But on a normal night, yeah, Grambling not beat Jackson State. And I think had Jacoby and Morgan now got hurt, Grambling wouldn't have won tonight either. So he said, Coach, I won't lie. Yeah, I read that. Your boy G said he threw the ball in the same spot out of bounds twice. He missed Morris running wide open on a drag route. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, that seems like that's them slants and them drags, that's all he could hit. I'm like, damn, dude. We know you could throw a caution route. We know you could throw like a curl or a slant. But seems like certain routes he just can't throw. Man, salute to my brother Jared 11 Green. We're going to talk about Grambling huge upset over Jackson State and, injuries to ZT Set and Jacoby and Morgan on his channel Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come over to my brother channel and check us out on HBCU Fanatics. You did. Eugene Robinson said he started running in circles on one play. He said, I was like, you on the FAMU sideline. He should have thrown it away then and turn around and throw it out of bounds on 4th down. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. This dude football IQ is extremely low. Low. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. I always used to take, when I was a football coach, if I had sped players or 504 players, players that had any type of like, learning disabilities or anything, I would always just stick them on defense and just say, hey, tackle the person with the ball. I hate to say it, but it kind of seemed like he floating in that same boat, you know what I'm saying? Adrian Cook said, I think this boy gambling. I'm not going to lie, Adrian Cook. With the whole situation with Scary Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups, man, I'm not going to lie, man, it make you think this boy gambling for real. And I promise you, I know it was a joke, but I'm not trying to be funny. Man, for you to throw the ball away on 4th down, this is your last opportunity to try to get back in the game, and you're going to throw the ball away. I kid you not, man. I'm not going to lie. It made me think this boy legit gambling. D Black 03. He said Ashton literally had many opportunities to run the ball. That field was wide open for him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like Adrian Cook said, maybe this boy gambler, because ain't no way, bro. Man, that was too much like right. He said SU has the best punter in the SWAC. Man, If Kenny Lee Pham is the best punter in the SWAC punters must be trash. Man, Matt Bushart and Ruben Beauplans would dominate if that's the case. He D Black 03 said Holly will be going back to the FBS. Yeah, I pretty much said that. You know, I was just saying from a Southern University fan perspective, best case scenario if all of his charges are now fully cleared by the start of next season and everything just fell Southern way. Yeah, maybe you get him back for another year, but we already know he gone. There's the NIL bag out there with his name on it. You know what I'm saying? Your boy JC, he audible play on 3rd and 7 and changed to inside zone, and you saw Fred get on him afterwards. Yeah, Eugene Robinson said that punter was terrible. Yeah, Adrian Cook said, "EA, y'all have a great field goal kicker. That's it." Yeah, your boy JC, punter been bad for 2 years, and they didn't even bother bringing in competition. For Coop was horrible. Yeah, big facts. Adrian Cook said, "EA, keep Kermit." Your boy JC, and once again, 67 too big to be getting pushed up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. I texted Jay Good this during the game. Man, this dude is huge. This dude is big. But the issue with him is he's immobile. It's like he's a big glacier on the field. The fact that this dude is still playing, I mean, it says a lot about Southern University's defensive line. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, don't get me wrong, Kelby Givens is leading the SWAC in sacks, but he's not playing as good this year as he played last year. And a lot of instances, don't get me wrong, I know in some instances he's being doubled, he's being chipped. But in a lot of these instances, like he's being played straight up man to man, and he not getting off the way I would hope he would have. I mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't like he really got nobody to feed off him. You don't have Taj Brown no more. You know, you don't even have Devin Cotton and Willie Miles. You don't have Darius Harry. You don't have Jelani Davis. You know, so it's like, man, so I don't know. I mean, he may be leading the SWAC in sacks, but he not getting off the way he did last year, in my personal opinion. D Black 03, he said it's like Gray's staff didn't even try to recruit. They just picked up the first players they saw in the portal. Yeah, that's how I feel. Adrian Cook said, EA, come looking for a cookie. Jay Cedric 55, he got the Alabama State Hornets. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they beat the brakes off of Alabama in them. Man, like I said, hey, Thursday we're gonna talk about all this on HBCU Fanatics on my brother Jad 11 Green channel, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You know, Alabama State beating the brakes off of Alabama A&M, Grambling, upsetting Jackson State. Injuries to ZT Set, Jacoby and Morgan. We're gonna talk about all of it. Adrian Cook said, if they don't play Sunshine, JSU wins. Yeah, I think so. Scotty talked about that too. D Black 03 said, man, this dude threw the ball into the student section. Damn near knocked me out. Yeah, I mean, that dude, bro, man. Adrian Cook said, I think he was drunk. Maybe. Spartan for Life 35. He said, what up, coach? He said, we got beaten up today. We are both 1-7. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Both teams struggling. Nathaniel Frank says Southern football team is a comedy show from top to bottom. Yeah, and when we say from top to bottom, we talking from the coaching staff all the way to the last man on the roster, the water boys, the athletic trainers, everybody, the laughing stock of the SWAC at this point. Adrian Crook said that's effed up, LOL. Russell Smith said, I think Ashton had to think. It was third down on that last pass. It seems the game is too fast for him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not trying to be mean when I say it. Like, legitimately, like, his football IQ is very, very, very low. Like, this dude, I don't think he has, like, the football IQ to play quarterback. And I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be mean, Your boy Jay said Southern got to make is splash higher because the fan base selling tickets and giving up. Oh no, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you saw so few people in AW tonight, it said everything. Adrian Cook says 67 is garbage, garbage, garbage. Yeah, big facts. I'm not gonna lie, and that's the thing about it. Like he is a ginormous guy, but like he is immobile. You know, he like a big glacier, like a really using the boxing analogy. It's like he a big punching bag. Like that's the reason why I get pushed around because you know he's not a big athletic guy. He a big immobile guy. You know, it's like he's stuck in sand when he playing. EA told Adrian Cook, he said, anytime I'm in the chat, bow down. Wow. Desmond Allen said, bro, I'm so relaxed right now. Just excuse me. But our Jags will bounce back next season. Y'all SWAC schools better beat us now while we down. Big facts, Desmond Allen. I agree with you 100% because I got faith that the board of trustees, the board of directors, the board going to make a better hire because guess what? Jaguar Nation is not content. Like, this brand of football is unacceptable. I mean, man, this is terrible. Your boy Jay said it's easy to stop Givens when his teammates are cotton candy soft. Just zone out on him and you're good. Oh, without question. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest with you. It's Kelby Givens and 3 substitute defensive linemen. I don't understand why they don't play Demarion Johnson more. I don't understand it for the life of me. Like, it baffles my mind. Like, this dude is not constantly on the field at defensive tackle. I don't understand it, bro. I really don't. So, you know, Fierce 5304 said fan base is tailgating on Highland Road for LSU. So now LSU has to shut down Highland Road and ticket prices for their games is increases. We need our fan base back. Yeah, big facts. Your boy JC, this Southern team going down in history as the most trash team in modern history. When we get good again, we will look back at this and laugh. Yeah, big facts. I agree. Jay Good said we need a strength and conditioning program. Big facts. Uh, I can't read that Adrian Cook. Talking about booty bandits and stuff. Man, y'all boys wild, bro. Your boy Jay said Tony Clayton was with Roman Banks. They both saw how empty AW was today. Hopefully that's a wake-up call. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know, EA. He said, y'all officially replaced Mississippi Valley as our rivals. Next year, y'all our homecoming opponent. I ain't gonna lie. When Southern get the right coach, I wouldn't do that, EA. So y'all better enjoy it right now. Russell Smith said, I hate to say this, but coach, we need to lose out to make sure we get a good hire and not a recycled coach. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I partially agree. The competitor in me would never just say, hey, we're gonna lay down and just lose on purpose. But truthfully speaking, as bad as this team is, I don't think you really need to worry about that. Like, they're gonna lose out. Well, I take that back. You might beat UAPB, but you're not beating Texas Southern. You're not beating Alcorn. You're not beating Grambling. So, yeah, UAPB might be the last win left. But I'm not gonna lie. After the night, Fred McNair, him punting on both of those 4 downs when you're down by 1 point and you're down by 8 points, and your defense hasn't got to stop all night. He's way too conservative. And from a game management standpoint, those were terrible calls. So at the end of the day, I had already made up my mind, but in my mind, it sealed it for me. Like, yeah, that's a hard no on Fred McNair for me. I am unapologetic about what I'm saying. It's a hard no. Not no. Hell no. I do not want this dude as the next head coach of Southern. Point blank, bottom line, period. And Desmond Allen says, shake my head. Givens still leads the conference in sacks. Unfortunately, he does. And truthfully speaking, he is not lighting the world on fire. Like, he played way better last year than he's playing this year, and he still leads the conference in sacks. So that tells you everything you know from a pass rusher standpoint. Stuart Dow, man, salute to you. He said Southern University defense didn't try to win. He said McNair needs to call on defense and offense. I'm not gonna lie, from a from a game management standpoint, like the more you have to do as a coach, the more it stresses you out, the more it's hard to keep up with like down and distance and other things. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that on both sides of the ball. From a game management standpoint, that might be too much for him. Because hell, even just looking at the night, him punting the ball when you're down by one, when your defense ain't stopping nobody. Him punting the ball when you're down by 8, your defense ain't stopping nobody. From a game management standpoint, that might be too much for him to ask. Stuart Darrell said Southern University defense. Yeah, I read that already. Adrian Crook said play us for y'all homecoming. Jay Good said TSU may end up looking like an open practice in the stands. Yeah, big facts. I'm not gonna lie. And that's another thing about it. Is Southern gonna win a home game this season? I doubt it. The way it's looking, if I was a bet man, I would say Southern is not gonna win a home game this season. Cause I mean, the people that was there tonight, like they're the real diehard fans. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw people, like Coach Kevin Walker in the stands, Chuck Fontenot. And man, salute to all the people that, show me love at all Southern University home games. I just want y'all to know, all the people that, watch my content and subscribe to my channel. I just want y'all to know y'all are greatly appreciated. So, it's not lost on y'all. I value y'all. I appreciate y'all. Desmond Allen said, he said Jackson doesn't want to schedule Southern as homecoming. I remember when they tried that and Jackson wasn't successful. Your boy Jay said senior night gonna be empty, a straight ghost town. Big facts. Jay Good said Pine Bluff was giving Graham fits, and we played them there. Wow, yeah, that's not good. EA said SU will lose their spring game next year. Boy, EA rubbing it in tonight. Hey, enjoy while it lasts. Cause guess what? The way it's looking, y'all gonna keep James cozy, and we gonna get us a good coach. In fact, we might get Quentin Gray just for y'all, EA, since you want to try to rub it in tonight. Get us a good head coach, and guess what? Next year we back on top of the sweat. Your boy Jay said Bayou Classic gonna look like it did back in 2010 to 2013. Barely 30,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna get nobody Bayou Classic. Russell Smith said, I like Fred, but I agree. Coach, he is a hard no, but I don't know if I trust the board or Banks. Yeah, that's the hard thing too, Jay Good said, Graham Fan will pull up now after this weekend unless Zay doesn't come back. The guy behind him needs a lot of work. I don't know if they can win with him. Win with film on him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think they just got lucky at the end. I think if Jacoby and Morgan didn't get hurt, I think Jackson State win that game. Desmond Allen, the last time y'all beat us, LeBron was a rookie. Dang. Your boy Jay said, rumor has it, he said the boatload of coaches are interested in the Southern job. If Southern wants to take somebody head coach, he said, I called Deshaun Jackson. Nah, I think he good, but I don't know. Desmond Desmond said, I know that's a lie. Fierce 5304 said, Kevin Baptiste on Channel 9 laid Southern team out. He said he saw a die-hard SU fan there, but he was there because it was his job. He poured water out of his bottle and said, that's how SU is. Dang. Your boy just said Pine Bluff offense is going to smoke us. Their quarterback isn't bad. Jay Good said, he said D-Jack can get it popping, but I don't know if he fits the vibe of what they want as a head coach. Maybe too cringeworthy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, the main thing I want is them to get it right. Them to get it right and not to get it right. I mean, you could get a good head coach for Southern Southern could get back to dominance without having to resort to hire a white coach. That's my personal opinion. But that's it for this live stream. I appreciate everybody that came through, that showed love, that came check out the post-game reaction, and that subscribe to the channel. Last less than 100 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you're not done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm definitely gonna be dropping content all throughout the week in terms of clips from the Human Jukebox, Southern University running out, so on and so forth. So I got a lot of content dropping this week. In addition to that, on my brother channel, Jerry Levin Green, tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Southern Baller Show. Next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, HBCU Fanatics. We're going to talk about Alabama State and Alabama A&M. We're going to talk about Grambling and Jackson State. We're going to talk about all the HBCU, happenings. We're going to talk about it all on HBCU Fanatics. So come through Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow, Southern Baller Show, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I just want y'all to know all of y'all are greatly appreciated. I value y'all watching the content. I value y'all presence. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Y'all have a blessed, phenomenal night. Blessed, phenomenal weekend. Catch y'all on the rebound. Peace and blessings. And go Jags. You dig?